morning. Welcome to Crochet with Nonna and Rosanna. I'm Rosanna. Today is Friday, December 6th. It's actually not morning right now. It is 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I just got home. Earlier this morning, I had a dentist appointment just for cleaning, so that turned out. But then my husband called and said he completely forgot about it. His mom had to go have blood work done at the hospital. So right after the dentist, I whipped over to the senior's home, picked her up, went to the hospital. We had coffee and donuts after her blood work. And on Monday, we will have to go in. She needs a blood transfusion. And her platelets are low. Every 6 to 8 months, she needs a blood transfusion just to pick up her blood platelets. So nothing too serious. So I'll be bringing some knitting and some crocheting along on Monday. So I'm making a WIP weekend and Vlogmas today, and then I'll be doing a couple tomorrow also. That way I can stay ahead of it and I won't have to worry about Monday. I will have a video out. So I've had a fabulous week. Monday, my daughter and I went to Buffalo, and it was amazing. We had such a good time. We were so worried because if anybody saw the football game Sunday night at Buffalo, they had 5 feet of snow. We were approximately 15-20 miles east and a little bit north. So like right under the lake, but east of the lake. And there was absolutely no snow whatsoever. And it was fantastic. It took us from my daughter's house maybe 45 minutes to cross the border. And I'm 20 minutes from my daughter, so it'd be an hour and a half basically for me to get there. At the border, it wasn't like years in the past. It only took us like 10 minutes to wait in line and cross the border, and it was so funny. My daughter handed the guy the passports, and he goes, "What are you doing?" Amanda said, "Oh, we're going to eat at the Olive Garden. We're going to do a little bit of shopping at Target and the craft stores." He handed the passports back to her, and he just closed his window. And we looked at each other going, "Are we done?" I said, "I think so." So we drove off. And then on the way back, it was great. They didn't charge us duty, and my daughter split the bills with me because she only spent like 20 some odd dollars on the toy that she wanted to get for Paige. And I spent almost $200 in the States, but I did have American money, so that was good. And the sales were great. I will be doing a yarn haul of that. I'll give you a few sneak peeks. I need to wrap these. So I got these at Joann's, and they're just little earrings, and I got them for Paige. They're so cute. She does have 2 holes in each ear. So, the little fruits and then the danglies at the bottom too, so she can put the small cherry ones on top and the little ones below. I thought she would really like it. And it was a fabulous price. I think it was $12.99, and then it was on for 60% off. So I thought that was fabulous. Joann had great sales on their yarns. They were still doing their Black Friday on Monday, and it was 40% off. What's their yarn called? Big Twist. So I will show you something that I'm doing with a big twist. So I did get the name brands because I can get most of the other ones up here. My little kitty cat is beside me wanting attention as usual because I've been out all morning. So that's a little sneak peek at what I got, and I know she'll love them. So I did go to the dentist and did the blood work, and other than that, I've been staying at home. We had some snow, and I drive a Mustang. It's not very good in the snow, so I try not to go out when it is snowing. But I did go out, and I got something. I'm just going to put you on hold because I forgot it on the kitchen table. One moment. Sorry about that. So, I can't remember what day I was out. When I did grocery shopping, I was close to our Value Village, which is a secondhand store. And I always go in there when I'm close by to see if they have any crochet books or anything. And I got a crochet book. It's a great crochet book. It's the Encyclopedia of Crochet. I don't know how old it is. I didn't even look. But I get excited because it's not that often that I get to see crochet books. Just seeing when it was published. 2002. But it's got basic techniques, color, work, yarn, thread, beading, wire, Tunisian tapestry, lace, and medallions. So they have some great pictures in here, and they have, I don't want to show, but they've got the different stitches, and they've got charts and wording. So I like that, just to have it on hand. I'm always looking for a new stitch, and it's got several. So I was really pleased. And it was regularly $24.95 American, and it was on sale for $1.99. So I scored big on this book. I'm so excited about that. And that's about it. So this afternoon I will be making 2 videos, and tonight we'll be taking my dad, because it's Friday, not Saturday, we'll be taking my dad out for dinner, so I'm really looking forward to that. I went and got a cheesecake. That's his favorite cake. He's going to drive himself here, and then all 3 of us will head over to the restaurant. So let's start with my WIPs. And I'm going to have to put you on pause again. I forgot. Oh, no, I can reach it. It's on my easel here. I was going through my box of crafts. It's got some diamond painting, some paint by numbers and everything, and my cross stitch. And I found a cross stitch that I forgot about completely. And it is a Santa and a snowman. And it is a stamped one. So there you go. So I have completed. I'm working on the snowman's face right now. I got Santa's face all done. This was last Christmas, and I started working on the snowman, the grays in the snowman. So I'm going to be working on him. I put my other cross stitch away. So I don't know if I'll get it done by Christmas time, but in the Christmas spirit, I'm working on a Christmas cross stitch. So I've been working on that in the mornings. Just put it away. And that's what he's going to look like when it's all done. I like these stamped ones because I don't have to count. I know counting's easy, but if you just want something mindless to do while you're listening to a book, it's perfect because you don't have to count. You just have to look at the colors. So that's my cross stitch that I'm working on. And then my knitted socks, I'm going to have to stretch. Everything's over there. There we go. I was in a rush and I didn't put things properly away. So that's why everything's still on my table over there. I have been doing quite a bit of sock knitting, and I'm really enjoying it. I'm looking to see. So last week I was here, and I have done all that and the exact same amount on this sock. I am at 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. I'm at 55 right now, and I'm doing 60 rounds of knitting, and then I will break for the heel flap and gusset, I think it's called. So I'm really enjoying this. I think the striping is turning out really nice, and I was worried that they wouldn't match because I started in different places, but you really can't tell once the knitting is up. So it's turning out really well, and my stitches are staying fairly even, and I'm not laddering too much. Don't know if you can see it, like hardly laddering at all. And once I block it, I will just soak them and then like lay them flat and push them out. But I'm not laddering at all, so I'm really happy about that. And I'm not sure who told me, but you don't pull tight on the first stitch when you switch around. You pull tight on the second stitch, and it really has decreased the laddering in my socks. So I'm very pleased with that. So I may get these done by Christmas. Who knows? And then Amanda will be able to get a pair of socks that she can wear at home. So I'm really pleased with my sock making, actually. And I'm doing these in the mornings before my husband's up and showering and get ready for work. I've also been doing some diamond painting. I'm doing a set of coasters, and I'm showing them on my my vlogs every day, my Christmas vlogs. But here's 2 that I completed, and they are so cute and so sparkly. I haven't put a top coating on them yet, but these are the first 2 that I completed. And it's a set of 8. And then when I've done that, it has cork on the back. So I will be gluing the cork on. So those are my first 2 Grinch coasters. I think they're so cute. The kids are going to love them. I know they're going to be playing around with them. So those are my coasters, and I am working. Take the plastic off, and I'm working on the 3rd one right now. And if I held it the right way, it'd be better. It says Merry Christmas on it. It's hard to see in the video. There you go. So I'm really enjoying these. I think they're so cute. And I'll continue to work on these for the next week or so till they're complete. And what else have I been working on? I have started a blanket, and the colors I'm using are Red Heart Super Saver, and I'm going to put the picture up here because you can't see the green in my screen. It's unbelievable. It's Super Saver Pooling in the color Still Water Pooling. So that's what I'm doing. And what I'm going to do is, so you can't even see the purples either. Well, there's the purple there. I know I have a purple upstairs that will match it fairly well. I'll put the picture of this yarn up here, and I am going to do the continuous join with that. So I've made some larger squares, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 6 in the middle, and then I'm going to start with the purple, and I'll attach the 6 and then start working a great big border around it. Oops, I dropped one of them. So I think this will work out fairly well with the movie Marquee, which is here. And it will also work out for the bird mal, which is here. The colors are not turning up on the screen the way I'd like, but I will have pictures when I'm completed it. So that's the crochet that I'm working on right now. And I'm just checking my notes here. What else? That's it for my WIPs right now. I'm also working on my light ball blanket for Vlogmas and my movie Marquee blanket, which I found the colors, and I've made 1 square, so I'm going to start making the rest of the squares for my book cover inspiration. So I have been working on a lot of things, a little bit at a time, and I'm really, really enjoying. I like having lots of little projects, you know, pick from here, pick from there, and do what I want. And then the other thing I have been working on is a cowl, and it is a knitting cowl. And the cowl is called Simple Cable Cowl by knittinghousesquare.com if you want to find them on the web. And I got to tell you, I was so worried about trying cables. It's not that hard. You just have to count a lot. And this is definitely a simple cable pattern. So I am so happy. It's my first time doing cables. So it's offsetting cables. So the cables is here, and this one is here and here. So, and it is a sparkly yarn, and it is a little Big Twist. My first time ever working with Big Twist. And it is soft, even with the sparkle in it. You can't even feel it. So I'm really enjoying this. I've been doing a lot of knitting. This is hours and hours of knitting for me. So like once it's stretched out, you can see the cables better. There you go. So I'm really pleased how this is turning out. So I will probably make this about another let me see, probably another 6 to 8 inches, and make it a nice big squishy cowl for my daughter. She actually picked out this yarn, and she said, "Oh, Mom, I love this yarn." And it's Big Twist Twinkle in the color Mulberry. She goes, "Mom, can you make me a scarf?" And I said, "I'd really like to try and make you a cowl if that's okay." She goes, "That's okay, as long as it keeps my neck warm." So I thought cables would be a fun thing to try, and like I said, not as hard as I thought it would be, and I'm really enjoying it. And my fingers are a little sore because I've been doing so much knitting on my socks and then knitting on this. I said I wasn't going to start anything this month, but I always end up I've had a knitted blanket sitting in my WIP pile, and I was hoping to start that, but I wanted to do this for my daughter. She picked out the yarn. She loved it. And it is cold. It was this morning. It was -12. So I'm not sure what that is. I will put it up here in Fahrenheit somewhere. But it was cold. So I want to get this. Well, she likes walking Paige to school in the mornings. So get her a cowl done. And that's I'm so excited that I'm doing cables. Really, really happy with this. And I haven't started my sweater yet. I'm going to wait till actual Christmas time to start that. But I'm really pleased how this is turning out. And I love the sparkle. I'm hoping you can see the sparkle in it because it is so beautiful. So those are my WIPs for this week. And let's move on to my finished items. I have 2 hats completed. I am totally finished my Christmas hats for all the kids. So that was for Ayanna, my husband's son's girlfriend. And then this is for my son, Jonathan. So these were the last 2 hats that I had to make, and they are all done. And I'm so happy. I was getting bored making the same thing. So if I can get that blanket done, I may try some cabled hats. You never know. Hello, little girl. Oh, I'm sorry. I put the cross stitch on the chair, and she's a little upset about that. And then my other finished item is my scrappy blanket. I make hanks up, I'm not sure what these are called. Sorry, I just drew a blank. Not hanks, but not skeins either. But I make a lot of these with all the leftover yarns. I can't believe I can't remember what this is called. And I have them in a great big tote, so I thought I'd better start making them. And I started the project, I think it was last week, and I did another C2C granny square blanket, and I used 3 colors, and I don't have the color names because they're all scrap yarns, but I love the way it turned out. I love the colors. It's a creamy white, like a royal blue, a light gray, and the light purple. So that's what I did, and I just love it. So that's another blanket that I will be sending off to the seniors home, and I will be doing that next week if I have time, because I don't have as many, so they don't have to make arrangements. I can just bring them in anytime I want. So I'm very pleased with that. So that was it for my finished items. I will definitely be making a Vlogmas for Saturday morning next. Have to get all this edited and uploaded to YouTube, and continue with the next video, but it'll take me all afternoon by the time everything is done, and then I'll have to get ready and go out for dinner. Let's see. Yeah, I should have time to get all this done before my dad shows up at 5:30. So I'm so looking forward to heading out and giving Dad the digital frame. I think he's really going to like it and be surprised. So on that note, I hope you have a wonderful week. But I will see you tomorrow. And actually, I think I've been putting the Vlogmases out early in the morning if you just want to watch them. They're quick little videos, and I'm loving the square that I'm doing there. So if you want to come and check me out, I would love that. So have a wonderful week, and I will see you next week. Bye for now, or tomorrow. Bye-bye.